my friends, welcome to another episode of the Nuclear Heatwave Wrestling Podcast, brought to you by Mafia Sports Report. I, as always, am Dr. Love, and of course, we've got my brother from another mother, and it looks like he didn't pay the electric bill. But that is Sauce Bronson over there, folks.
DT has caused me to pull a John Cena over here.
Yeah. So that is, but Sauce is there in spirit. He is here. And then of course, right here. Well, this guy, we can't have two John Cenas. Okay, we can't. That's too much Cena. Too much. I don't know. So he'll be here in a little bit, but we're here to talk a little bit about wrestling, and of course, AEW is for the second year in a row going to take over London with Wembley Stadium with AEW All In. Now, what's kind of funny is I just only seen this on the news. There was something on the news where they were talking about, this big event going on at Wembley Stadium and all this stuff. I'm like, wow, they're talking about AEW on the news. No, last weekend it was Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift was at Wembley Stadium. So that's what they were talking about. It was the big, massive event. Actually sold every single one of its tickets out. Just saying.
Well, I wonder, was that the same, I wonder, was she originally supposed to perform there, or they had to do last minute plans because she was supposed to perform in some other country and they were having like terrorist issues going on.
Oh my God! Look who's here! Oh my God! Look who's here! This guy.
Everybody's got food.
I know. I was talking about he didn't pay his bill, so that's what we got. We get to hear him.
We have no beautiful Sauce Bronson on screen, huh?
Yeah. Well, either that or he's in a
gulag.
A gulag. Yeah. There you go. Nice. Sure. He's in a gulag somewhere. So, it looks like we got a chat. We got the Mad Shatter. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Long time no see, man. Chatter, what's going on with you?
Yeah. I like it. Yep. Doctor in the house. Oh Lord. Here we go. We got these would be chips, wouldn't they? Good chips.
We are not across the
top. But we are talking about All In London. So
yeah.
But
yes, those limey pricks would call it chips.
Oh, that's funny.
I only call it because I have a few friends that are British. I'm allowed to say it.
There you go.
British by adjacency.
So before we start talking about the AEW All In, our kind of like our predictions for it, Mad Chatter, I heard AEW stinks.
Thank you.
Well, no, AEW's got some good wrestling here and there. It's plagued by some bad storytelling and here and there. Some good matches. If you're a wrestling fan generally, then you can find some good stuff. Yep.
So here's how I usually. So this to the chatter. So here's how American wrestling works. You come to WWE for the storyline, and you come to AEW just for the wrestling.
That's true. Yeah. You could say that too about like New Japan Pro Wrestling, for the wrestling, the old Ring of Honor, back in the day, it was more about the wrestling. You had good storylines, but because of its, didn't have as much money.
No,
it was all the wrestling.
The production value.
Yeah. So Sauce, Chandler, you were talking about where Sauce, he's, like I said, he's either in a gulag being tortured with no light, or he just didn't pay the bill, his light bill. So he's here. He's, but just not physically here. So,
or your eyes are closed.
Yeah. And so it's kind of funny because we're going to talk about the matches on this show, and I think Mad Chair got me to start off with the first match of the show that I'm going to talk about. Mad Chatter, did Jericho retire? Unfortunately, he did not retire. And I love Jericho, I do, but now this Jericho needs to hang it up. So,
I do enjoy learning tribute Jericho.
Oh my gosh. So, and before we start talking about those matches we got right here, we got Mad Chatter. Did you guys ever go through a stage where you did not want to be bothered during wrestling? Like, you mean watching wrestling and then, like, no, don't bother me while I'm watching it? Or not liking wrestling, like, phased out for a little bit? Because
I did.
I've been through both. if it's either one of those.
My thing is, I don't mind, chit chatting during wrestling if that's what you're talking about. Like, while you watch wrestling, just don't start coming in with like conspiracy theory stuff or whatever. Like, just wait till after wrestling to talk about the tinfoil theory crap.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Correct.
All right, so we're gonna talk about this the match so far for All In, and because he brought up Jericho, I have to bring up that this match is on the card.
In the business, we call that a segue.
Oh God! So we have the last chance match for the FTW Championship. Yes, it's champion, the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho, versus Hook. God damn it!
Hook.
God. And I'm sorry, the stipulations. If Hook loses, he can never challenge the FTW Championship again.
Sounds like a win-win for everybody.
Oh wait, except unless Jericho's not champion, and then he can challenge for the champion again.
Oh, that's fine. Listen,
all I see is a picture of Hook and Jericho, like Alien versus Predator, and above it says, "Whoever wins, we lose."
Oh, that's good. That's good. Mafia, Sweet Papa Mafia here. Where's the Hulk Hogan ice cream bar?
You tell me,
brother. Where is it? I'm waiting for it right now.
He's asking a second time. You tell me.
I know. I want it right now. Not CM Punk ice cream bars. No. That's not what I want.
I heard that like you get the CM Punk, like a little piece of it breaks off and you can't eat it for like at least 8 months. Hey man, Sabu taped his bicep back on and finished the match and kept on wrestling for weeks afterwards.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to hear you, bitch.
That is true. Wait a minute.
I take that back.
Papa Mafia. Sauce has him in his freezer. Sauce. You holding out on the Sauce? Is that why you're in the gulag? Is that why?
I'm in the gulag fight for my life while eating Macho Man ice cream bars.
Oh yeah, brother.
I just watched the A&E biography on Macho Man yesterday. Fantastic biography.
Yeah, they do some pretty good biographies on there. So
I just thought A&E was nothing but World War II stuff.
Oh my God. So there isn't much else to talk about with this match, but this right here, unfortunately, is going to be in like hour 3 of the show. Like
Why?
Because Jericho, if you go back and watch every pay-per-view, the Jericho match almost every time is like near the end of the pay-per-view. Like in the last hour or hour and a half. Almost every time. I feel like it's like he has to be in that later part of the pay-per-view. Not the early part, the later part, even if it doesn't bode well for it.
It's like he hasn't gotten over, like, the second match at WrestleMania, in which we understand, yes, it's all that build up to be, the number 2 match. I get it, but come on, Chris. It's been like 7 years. Let it go.
Oh gosh, it's so ridiculous to think about it, and it's. Hold on, we got another producer. Say hello to Caesar. We already have Brutus, so now we got a little Caesar here now. And so, anyways, I hope this means this feud's over. Like this has to be.
This is
over.
his last chance match. This is a rubber match.
That don't mean nothing. Jericho can come out. Jericho's gonna lose. He'll come out on Dynamite with a new character, another new character, or something. You wait and see. The doctor's order.
What if he comes out with a single singlet and becomes the trash man?
Now that'd be sweet. That would be so sweet. Which I always laughed about the It's Always Sunny episode of when he calls himself the trash man. He's basically just George Animal Steel, right?
Yeah.
He basically just acted like that was great. He took out Cricket and he's just like bludgeoned and like cut off. We just watched that too. We just watched that episode. Oh, you was here.
We'd like to do an episode about the best appearances of wrestlers in TV shows outside of the actual wrestling programs.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for sure, Russ. Because we did one a while ago, basically talking about wrestlers in like Hollywood and movies, but TV shows is actually a fun one because I feel like they get a lot more fun to work on those, and not just like SNL or anything, but shows like it's that 70s show when like The Rock portrayed his dad. Yeah, he portrayed his dad. Like that was pretty cool. Fun fact about that episode of that 70s show: the wrestlers they fought in that match were the Hardy Brothers.
Matt Hardy.
Yep, I think it was
And
both.
Billy Gunn. No, Billy Gunn was in Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yes, that's so funny. That's so random.
Preview for the upcoming show.
So this match right here, I know it's like high on people's list. Like I know CBM, he's gonna be high on his list to watch this Jericho match. But
CBM's not on here, otherwise he'd be reaching.
Oh,
So gentlemen, what we got next?
I like how Sauce is like, we're done with this. So just to get it out of the way, because there's nothing even announced for it, they're doing a Casino Gauntlet match, which they've done in the past. And it really irritates me that, okay, the whole point of the Casino Gauntlet match means you do it at the pay-per-view called Double or Nothing, which is like the casino-themed pay-per-view. I guess, okay, All In can be considered it too, but they don't do the decorations like it. Double or Nothing has the poker chips and has everything else based off of it.
Why would they have everything like that?
If they have all that stuff like that, it'd be cool. But they're going to have Union Jacks everywhere and everything as British as possible there. They're not going to. So, it's a gauntlet match for a future AEW World Championship match. So, Money in the Bank. Right? Basically. That's all. And, make sure the producer's happy. Yeah, both producers. Mm-hmm. There's nothing else to say about this. It's just.
I wonder if MJF's going to be in it.
MJF's got a match.
I know this.
What wouldn't even stop him? Like, let me see if there's even any people announced for this match.
Big Bill.
Well, Big Bill's coming out with Jericho.
Yeah.
I don't even know. As of right now, there's no one even announced for it, so I don't even know. But remember, we have Dynamite tomorrow, so they will make 3 or 4 more matches tomorrow on Dynamite,
or 12.
So. Whoever wins this match, could they go try to get the title tonight, the same night? Probably not.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, that match is an equivalent to the Money in the Bank.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So I'm just going to leave it there, and we're just going to move on. We're going to move on right here, because I know Papa Mafia is going to be all about this, but we have Scapegoat Jack Perry, the TNT champion, versus Darby Allin in a coffin match.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So you got the Scapegoat, TNT champion. So, and look who's joined the chat. We've got D-Town guy now. What's going on? Glad to see you. We're talking about Jack Perry, and then we lose everybody. Oh,
yes.
Sorry.
Hey, I seen a Instagram reel. Apparently, his process is. I guess apparently he made his own custom-made TBS belt because no 2 people can have the same TBS title.
No, every single person had a different version of the TBS championship.
And Jack was kind of cool. Like he basically
you're right. Thank you. The TNT title.
I'm sorry, TNT title. But apparently what he did was he kind of recreated it with some aluminum. They put the original in there with the clay, and they basically, they put some aluminum in and make a new, basically a new plate. And then he spray painted it black, dribbled out the TNT champion, then put some red paint over it like it was blood. It was like made it like a grunge looking type of belt.
Yeah. Wouldn't that make more sense for like Darby Allin's character than? So it's like, do you make the belt for Darby Allin for when he wins? Oh my god! Yeah, so this was the coffin match. So what? Correct me if I'm wrong. It's just like a casket match, I believe, right? It's into the coffin, or we had this kind of conversation before when they had one, and we're confused. At least I was maybe confused about it. Because I was under the impression it was like a casket match. You get the casket, and they have to close the casket, and then they lose or win, whatever. So I'm assuming it's the same kind of rules, or it's similar to how that buried alive match or whatever he had with Christian. Remember? Yeah, we all remember that one. So
Yeah.
So if it's something similar to that, maybe I don't know.
Has Kristen showed up on TV lately?
He has, and he will be on this pay-per-view in the Patriarchy because he is currently the Trios Champions. Your favorite, this guy. Can't wait for this.
I celebrate the entire catalog.
Can't wait. We're going to go over every one of the Trios groups. So many. As for this match with Jack Perry and Darby Allin, honestly, Darby... They'll give Darby the win. I feel like that. You know, they like him. He's a fan favorite. I like him too. He wants to die though. He
wants to die.
He wants to die.
No, he doesn't want to die. He just want to end up permanently in the wheelchair.
In the wheelchair, and then he will be like one of those wheelchair guys that like does the crazy skateboarding. Well, you know, he wants to do that.
He said like, "Well, I was gonna climb." Mount Everest, but I got hit by a bus.
And he's got the pictures where he's like, "Yep." Oh,
Who had that 24 bingo card?
Oh, hold on. When the door closes, the producers can't get out and they like to huff about it. You can close a little bit tighter. There you go. All right. So, anyways. Needless to say,
we got upper management.
You're going to see some crazy spots in this match.
Well, that's just like any AEW match, except for.
That's true. But the one thing about this match that's going to be interesting is there's going to be spots that are not you're not going to see in other matches. And what I mean by that is we've got a triple threat tag match for the tag team titles. We've got a fatal 4-way trios match the trios match, a ladder match for the trios titles. So we already know. Like,
all right, so I've been out of the loop a little bit with AEW. Who's in the triple threat tag team match? Because I really don't have anything else to say about Jack Perry versus.
Oh yeah, so how about we do that
versus?
So Sauce, who do you think is going to win out of the Jack Perry scapegoat versus Darby
Jack
Allin?
Perry's going to keep it.
The Doctors, because that's immediately who they're both going to see after the match is over.
Yes, the insurance company.
Oh my God.
But all seriousness, I see Jack Perry retaining. There's no reason for him to drop the belt.
Okay, and it's 1 year from when the glass break. We got to use real glass.
Why?
Yep.
I thought he was like a genuinely nice guy, but I hear more and more about him.
No,
I found out he's just pardon my French, a puck. So I don't know anything about the guy. I'm sorry your dad died.
Yeah,
but we all like him better than you.
Oh, I mean, that was true. That's true. All right. Since you brought it up, another nice little segue. We have a 3-way tag team match for the AEW Tag Team Championship. So obviously, the young Buckaroos are champions.
The Cucamonga kids themselves.
Versus FTR versus the Acclaimed on the main card. What? That's insane. So this right here could be match of the night here.
I really hope. Wait, who's the champs right now?
Buckaroos.
I hope they don't return.
Well, here's how I look at it. Is this is the perfect way for them not to be pinned or submitted to lose the belts, right? Because they don't have to be. FTR Acclaimed to take the loss, and then
vice versa wins the belt.
Yep. So there's a lot of rumors going around about the Acclaim possibly breaking up or having this thing. I think it's a ridiculous idea, but obviously we're not the writers. So
the Acclaimed and FTR need to have a feud.
I'd love to see a real feud between those two teams. Love to see it. So let that happen. Have FTR pin the Acclaimed. Mm-hmm. And then now set up a feud between them.
Or vice versa.
Either way would work. And I think that match could tear the house down. I can already tell you right now, finisher-wise, drink every super kick, drink every finisher, and you're already completely annihilated. Because there's going to be so many super kicks. So many finishers, false finishes in that match.
I wonder if there's gonna be a
Meltzer's gonna be like this. Oh my god, you buckaroos.
Turn them up.
Put them out. God.
Wonder if there's gonna be a front flip, an unnecessary front flip into something.
Yep. Oh,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna do a front flip into a press down on their legs to do a spike pile driver.
Yeah.
Reasons.
Because reasons. Because raisins. Oh man, I think it will. It has a high possibility of stealing the night show. If it's just done right.
I like that. I like that. Stealing the night.
Yep, steal during the day. Steal the night during the day. But
if it was just the Acclaimed and FTR in the match, it would steal the show.
Yeah, but like a number one contender match or something.
Yeah, but they should have just done that and like, hey, Bucks, take the night off. Just go away.
Yeah, no way. You're saying to the damn EVPs aren't going to be on their bigger show here. Come on.
I know it's a stretch like that. And is Omega still out?
Yep.
He had some serious damage, huh?
Yeah. It would be cool to see him come back. You know?
Yeah.
Right? If he came back in that Casino Gauntlet match.
Maybe or Samoa Joe.
Oh, there you go. I like that. See, we're already throwing ideas out right now, TK. Just saying.
What? Huh? What? Cocaine? Cocaine?
No, powdered donuts. Powdered donuts. Would
you like to build a snowman?
Would you like? They know all the slang. They have a list. Guys.
God, I wish I remembered that list.
So this match, I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be, if I had to guess, it's going to be the FTR or the Acclaimed winning. I'm going to say the Acclaimed. I'm going with the Acclaimed.
I'm going to go with the Acclaimed.
They're going to win on this match. What about you, Sauce?
They're the only people that I'd be happy.
Because Tony Khan, not only does he love the Bucks, but he's also got a hard on for FTR, so I'm going FTR.
Okay. All right. I like it. All right. So
I understand why he has a hard on for FTR. They're awesome.
Exactly. So now, because you already talked about it, you were already so much into the trios. We're gonna go right into the trios match. So,
before we go, personally, I think, pardon my French, any type of triple threat match for a tag team, tag teams is moronic because there's no tags.
Nope, no tags. No tags.
So I just wanted to put that out there.
Nope, it's all, and of course, triple threat rules. It's all no disqualification, stuff like that. So of course, you're gonna have shenanigans galore happening and whatnot. So just of course.
And now we're talking about useless titles.
Oh no, we're talking. You're gonna be all for it. So
no, I'm not gonna be all
this.
For this
is a 4-way London ladder match.
London ladder. So there's like a bridge. And then
they're gonna make a bridge.
Then have a scaffolding match. That looks like a bridge, like the London Bridge.
You know what though? You remember that awesome spot that Orange Cassidy did in that one? I think it was a ladder match. It was whatever to get like something title shot.
CBM is not here.
Yeah, it was because he flipped up on it. He was on it and he kind of flipped himself up on while they were lifting it up in a bridge position. He got hurt in that match, of course, but it was still a cool spot. They're gonna do that ladder. They're gonna build the ladder and move the little. Oh, here we go. So, anyways, the champions are the patriarchy of Christian Cage, Kill Switch, and Nick Wayne. And then,
let's get a champ out of nowhere.
With Mother Wayne, of course,
Mama Wayne.
Yep. Yeah. I like to see those mawas. I know, CBM, right there. Hey. There we go. So, versus the Bang Bang Gang of Juice Robinson, Austin, and Colton Gunn. Versus the House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews.
I'm going to go to London.
And because the 4-way match, of course, the winners of the wild card match winners. Apparently, they're finishing it up tomorrow on Dynamite, I think. And then that will be the final trios match members for that.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say House of Black is not going to win. It's the only bet I'm making on this match.
But they're not going to win.
They're not
going to win. Okay. All right. What's your thoughts about the Bang Bang Gang? Maybe
they possibly. They've been trios champs before, haven't they?
Yes. Yep. Because they had won both. They won those.
It depends on who the wild card are.
Yep. Trust me. I don't have that. I don't know.
How often do you see that when like the wild card or the never went? Like for instance, let's say WWE. Remember when they had the tag team match and like New Day was hosting?
Get out of my head, of course. And then
this is now a fatal 4-way, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's great. And then one of the best returns ever, by the way,
the Hardy Brothers.
Yeah.
Which was cool because that whole weekend it was like heavily rumored, but then they were like, "No, we're wrestling shows all weekend. We've got like here's a show, here's our card, we're on it," and they did it. But then they sneaked in the WrestleMania, and it was a big surprise. And Matt Hardy was doing his broken stuff gimmick a little bit.
I really wish I would have like they could have got more with that, but
yes. As for someone that watched it from day one in CBM, the broken Matt gimmick in TNA, it was great. Okay, here we go. And CBM's in the house. Okay.
Whoa.
And at least the video quality doesn't look like garbage, unlike last week. But then again, Jarrett NDA is actually hot garbage. And the backseat bangers are becoming stinking goo with their shtick. So
I go there, if he was there.
So now that CBM is here, I'll definitely start. We'll talk about the Jericho Hook match again. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to talk about it again. No, we're done. You already talked so much about it. But as for this 4-way match, you're right. Usually it's like whoever the last team is, unless it's just some like regular team, like because they're really trying to elevate these titles. And I do appreciate. I know we don't like trio styles, but they're actually on the card. Like every belt is being defended on this paper.
That is one thing I can say AEW is doing better now because I was disgusted to see that the tag titles were not defended at WrestleMania. Yeah,
they always kind of get the short end of the stick because it's like last year you had the great tag match closing for night one, Sammy and Kevin winning them, but then it was like, okay, we don't care.
SummerSlam, not WrestleMania.
Oh, SummerSlam. Yeah.
None of the tag titles were defended at SummerSlam.
No,
except for
neither one was because at that point they put the titles on the Bloodline. So then I knew that was good. I knew that was going to happen.
We got caught. Yeah. No.
But so yeah, these are going to be the unnamed wild card winners, or it's going to be the Bang Bang Gang. I think.
Freebirds are going to come out of retirement.
They're going to be like, hey, wait a minute. So,
one of them dead. I think they're
that's not going to stop them.
No.
So, okay, now we're going to move on here. We're going to move on to a match here that's this could probably steal the show. This right here could steal the show right here as well. MJF, the AEW American Champion, because he's just that good, versus Will Ospreay.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
And I love this whole thing with the belt because, go back to Will Ospreay winning the New Japan IWGP United States title, making it the UK title. It's just a playoff of that, and it's great. MJF is back in his heel shtick, and I love it. Like, it works. He's going to be playing it up so much while he's there.
He's going to come out in red, white, and blue clothes.
Oh, he's going to look like Apollo Creed from Rocky IV.
He came out with the exact same outfit. He came out. What did he ride out on? Like he came up.
He came up from the bottom up.
Yeah, but he was on Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. The backdrop was. Yeah, that would be great. It would just be.
Yeah, fantastic.
Oh my gosh! In my head, all I could think about though is in my head. It's like it's something about like winning the war. Like against the British.
Yeah,
he's gonna have like the goddamn uniform and shit out.
God, if he had like a Minuteman stuff.
Wait. What if he's dressed like George Washington? Oh my God.
That's what Apollo Creed did in Rocky 1.
That's what. Let's do it. Come on. Let's do it.
That was his shtick.
Please make, you know what? Now it has to happen.
What?
Now it has to happen.
No. What? Oh.
Get those powdered donuts, TK. Powdered donuts. What's wrong with your eye? I don't know. Stop.
I can't blink.
Hold on.
Ever.
It's like I'm not Naito, I promise. I'm not trying to be like Naito. But
Those crazy eyes, man. I don't know how he does it.
Lots of eye drops, I think. But okay. Oh gosh, we got
a rim job. I'm
over here messing with buttons.
I see it. That's okay. I got one button. This one. An analog.
Oh yeah, good thing we invited that studio audience to the podcast.
All right, so it looks like CBM. No, he says the audio is going in and out on your end, just like tuna melts are going in and out of TK. So TK earns that Booker of the Year award and that Tuna himself awards. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure. We've definitely tested it here, so it's hard to say. Because I know Sauce is actually, he's in a gulag right now.
It's like echoing.
I mean, y'all video quality's been going in and out like crazy. On your guys' end.
Don't know. I'm hardwired in here, and I got great internet. I have no idea what to tell you guys about that. So
that's very true. His porn is right.
Okay.
Dialogues are just flying.
Oh Lord. Back to the match.
Meanwhile,
MJF Ospreay. It's gonna be a good match.
Ospreay.
Well, he's gonna be in that. I mean, obviously the face there, and
face that runs the place.
It's gonna. Now that'd be a great match. I want to see. I would.
And
AJ Styles. Oh my gosh! Now that's something. That's a dream match right there.
Yeah.
But
who knows? Maybe it'll happen.
MJF it's going to be an interesting match for him because he's good. He's good, but is he going to be able to keep up with Ospreay with some of these moves? Like
I think so.
Used to seeing Ospreay in matches because
no,
I mean,
you shouldn't have to.
He
shouldn't have to. Heels dictate the terms. You ground him. You're going to piss the crowd
That's
off.
what I want to see. I want to see Ospreay go to do some kind of jump off the rope and then grab him and slam him down and then just kind of walk around. Or if he tries to lock in the head or the wrench on the head.
Like, look, Ospreay, MJF just saved you like 4 months of your career by not having you go through one match where you do 100 million crazy fucking things. Pardon my French. So yeah.
So what I put out there, as far as the comparisons, this is like when MJF, when he fought Danielson, he had to defend the belt against Danielson. They put up 40 minutes. I think. And for the most part, MJF held his own. Yeah. So,
he can go. He absolutely 100% can go, and he can take crazy moves because I don't know. He took that one like Hurricane Rana off the top rope to the outside when he was facing. I think it was Darby. He was facing Darby or Jack Perry.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh man! And then right after that he took a reverse Hurricane Rana. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, why is everybody using this move?
Flippy. Because we have the fans are got low, their memory. Their memory's gone.
Flippy.
Goldfish memory. So
Goldfish.
Yeah, I think this match, MJF doesn't have to get up to his level of speed or anything. He has to just work the way he's going to work as a heel. Mm-hmm. And then let it naturally build with Ospreay getting the crowd riled up, getting it good, and then I want to see that spot, the spot where Ospreay gets the crowd up, they're super hot, he goes for a move, and then MJF takes him down again. Again after the crowd's hot. It's just
the best move, the best example of that, Samoa Joe, the walkaway.
The walkaway is great.
Oh yeah, yep. He turns around and walks away. I'm like, brilliant.
Well, it's such a brilliant move because no one ever did that before. So he became that guy in his early career to do it and continue doing it.
Yeah.
And that's one of those little things that that come up that are just so cool that you see happen. whether it's a wrestling move or a signature type thing. You know, I've mentioned before something that when Gunther would come out with his jacket, Ludwig Kaiser would spin it off of him and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it was so fast and so clean, you never like paid attention to it.
He's an
Until
excellent,
you watch it.
excellent henchman.
You know, another real funny one too, and this is more of an in joke, is Big E when he would come out for New Day. If Corey Graves was a announcer, he'd run to the ring, he'd take his jacket off and throw it at Corey Graves every single time.
Yep.
It was just a funny little.
He actually explained why he did it. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't watch the thing, but he actually explained the reason why he used to do it.
Oh yeah, exactly. And I just think it's funny because I remember seeing it every time. It's like he's not even in a storyline.
Nope.
What is he doing? You know. But that's those little things like that. That's kind of cool. Excuse me.
Gross.
But so this match right here, Ospreay, it makes sense for him to win because
UK.
the UK, it's like what they did with Saraya last year.
Yeah.
Like they had her win and have a really piss poor women's championship run.
Yeah.
So, so they're gonna Ospreay win.
Does Saraya have a match this time?
Nope. Saraya has a match tomorrow against Timeless Tony Storm for the title, which is like okay.
So you're gonna have 2 title matches in like 4 days.
So CBM says we just talked about this match before you got on, so we'll Taco Bell Jack Perry go over. Yo kilo scapegoat. The scapegoat versus Darby Allin in the coffin match, by the way. Yes, a coffin match. And no, I think Darby Allin's going over on him. I think Sauce said that Jack Perry's going to go over.
Jack Perry's going to go over.
But yeah. Now I can't get that out of my head now.
Well,
that he's just like a little chihuahua. You know? He just won't go away.
I would say he looks more like a troll doll.
A troll? That's
like a chihuahua with a chin strap.
Oh my gosh.
Chin strap.
How funny.
Or like one of the members of the Wild Thornsberries.
So, this guy, what do you think for the MJF match?
I see him going over. I don't know. I'm really torn on this. I'm so used to WWE yanking the rug out for people in their hometowns.
That's funny.
But
they just did that with Naomi on SmackDown. Blair Davenport beat her clean in Naomi's own hometown. Now, mind you, Naomi at the point of her career is she's going to help push more talent.
She's more of an enhancement talent than anything.
Yeah. So, but it was people were like up in arms about it,
unless they find a really good shtick that she can do.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I mean, I'm on the fence either way with this one. I don't know. I'm gonna respectfully bow out of a prediction on this one.
Okay. Well, here let me phrase it a different way. What would the win benefit more?
The win
going forward,
the benefit would establish Ospreay more in AEW.
Okay.
But then again, it would also stifle MJF's momentum that he got from coming back. And they don't want to do that because he's going to be carrying the company on his shoulders.
That is a good way to put it. MJF losing doesn't make much sense, especially coming back. You know.
How about they go Broadway?
Okay.
They go Broadway.
Okay.
And for the listeners at home, what is Broadway?
Oh, for listeners at home, it's something that WWE doesn't do anymore. What you do is you go to the time limit draw where you can make both competitors look really strong and the champion advantage so where the title is changed hands.
I can see that. Now, the problem is, unless the time limit on this is only 30 minutes.
It should only be 30 minutes.
Then they can do it.
Title.
Yeah.
The world title gets an hour.
Yep.
Out 10.
So I'm fine. If that does it, then I could see him giving them 30 minutes to work this match. You know?
Yeah, it'd be fine. It's a solid 30-minute match, and we're both over.
Yep.
And they're good. The UK crowd's going to go Breaking bananas for Ospreay.
I think they will. I agree. All right. Cool. All right. Moving on. We do have so the first of the two women's matches, the probably the better one, was we have timeless Toni Storm
the best gimmick in AEW
versus the glamour Mariah May for the AEW Women's World Championship.
Toni Storm retains, unless Luther turns on her.
Ooh.
I really hope that's not the case.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. This is going to be. I think this is going to be a really good match. I love that Mariah May turned on her now, because now it's. I like that when she signed with AEW because her talent and stardom and everything, and I was happy to see her there. Then she went with Toni Storm, and I was like, crap. She's kind of like now stuck in this hench woman role, like just kind of like, and she's not going to get the breakout on her own. So now it's like good. You've now good. Yes, good. So I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see, and it was as vicious. I did not expect it to be as vicious as it was when she like was bludgeoned her and whatnot.
The other shoe did drop.
It really did. Yeah. And you're gonna see some oh, there we go.
Sauce, you were on point, man. This got to be more of a regular thing. I feel really good about myself with those.
Hold on.
Oh boy. Oh, now he's found it.
I'm just curious to see what they got.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. You're wonderful.
I think this match could be this will probably go about,
I'd say 20 minutes.
I was gonna say 15, but it could go 20.
Toni Storm is the linchpin of the women's division.
Well, don't tell that other CEO. Apparently,
I'm not acknowledging any of that. No.
Yeah, basically, Toni Storm pretty much took Britt Baker's spot as like the head honcho of the women's division.
Well, she had to with Britt Baker not being there,
but stirring up shit.
But now she is. So we'll get to that in a few. Minutes.
Evil Britt Baker back.
What else we got left on the card?
We got a few. We got a couple more matches.
12
here.
more matches.
Oh, come on! That's after tomorrow's Dynamite. So with this match, I see this. There is it's just a regular match. So there can't be disqualifications. There can be anything like that. I highly doubt you're going to have like a DQ finish, especially at this massive show. Maybe at one of their other pay-per-views, but I just think that something screwy is going to happen. Like you said, does Luther turn on Toni Storm? What I would like to see actually happen, is I love the whole thing where they do the whole black and white for her character, like when she's coming out. That's like. I would like to see it because of how now she's kind of like losing it now. Because if you saw her promo she had with like Saraya and stuff like that, she's like she got something broke in her when Mariah was like beating her. I would like to see maybe like it kind of like glitch out, like she gets color back a little bit and whatnot. Like Pleasantville, the movie. Yes, randomly I'm bringing up the movie Pleasantville in a wrestling podcast, but hey, you know what? Underrated movie. I said it.
Oh, it's underrated. I'll give you that one.
But just like it would kind of remind me of that. Like you know.
No, I get it. I get it.
But it's gonna be a good match. But I think you're right. That Toni Storm retains, and she puts Mariah May in her place. Like she
in her place, but it doesn't end the feud.
Doesn't end the feud. No, because Mariah May's got friends from Stardom that could come over or help her out. You know,
one of the 4 pay-per-views they do with another promotion coming up, right?
Yeah, apparently. Yeah. So yeah, that's going to be a good one right there. Now let's talk about the other women's match, the TBS Championship. The CEO. Mercedes Moné. Who's
she facing?
Britt Baker. Dr. MDD or MDM.
MBS. Yeah, Britt Baker ain't going over.
So, DMD. I don't know. So,
DDS. No,
Dr.
DDS.
Britt Baker, DMD. So,
What does DMD stand for again?
Wasn't she gonna be like an dentistry, medical
she
degree in medical dentistry, I think. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Doctorate in medical dentistry.
Triple Mania 32.
Oh, yep. There we go. Come on. Well, AAA Triple Mania 32, Monterey and Tijuana a couple days ago. Mexico City was on Saturday.
Olé.
Las Toxicas for the win. Super Crazy and his daughter made an appearance. Nico Psychosis also. Oh, that's
cool. I'm glad to see Psychosis isn't dead.
Actually, I think I just saw something where the Great Muda's daughter just debuted, or I think started wrestling and whatnot. And she's of course got the gimmick and stuff, and it's pretty sick.
The Muda thing.
The Muda
so
mask.
She's spitting stuff out of her mouth.
Well, yeah, Japanese fine. That's a whole thing.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
So, oh god, AEW should have had the Mexican baddies, Las Toxicas, and instead of Mercedes, Moan.
Now we are getting Sauce aggravated by this.
So yeah, Sauce, I can tell by his facial expressions, he's so irritated right now.
I wish I could put like just a thumbnail or something there. I'll figure that out one day.
Back to this match though. So TBS Championship, I was very happy to see that Britt Baker came back and she deserved this championship. She does. Now, here's the funny thing. Why is it? Well, let's go here for a second. Okay. Why is it that when I say something, it's not just me. Obviously, when we all say something, it randomly comes true.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, I talked about how Camille had been signed with AEW for months and months, and they didn't do anything with her. And then we had talked about how we met her. We saw her at a local wrestling show here in Michigan, Monroe, Michigan. And then she shows up on the pay-per-view as the bodyguard of Mercedes Moné. Let's talk about this for a second. Camille, former NWA Women's Champion, she's a really good wrestler.
Oh, she's cool. She's real nice.
Here's the problem. After meeting Camille in person, I myself am 5'10". How tall are you, that guy?
I am 6'3".
6'3". She is like 5 foot. She is like 5'4" or something. Like she is short.
Look, Taz was short.
Short. She is short, so short though. And she's supposed to be like the bouncer bodyguard for her. Like it was so crazy. Like she got the muscle, but it's like,
hey man, don't count short people out.
I'm not trying to do that. But when you watched her watched Dynamite last week when she was like throwing around, she had boots on that would make Kane's lift look like nothing. Like,
oh yeah, Kane's not as tall as.
But she literally had those stereotypical emo boots,
platform shoes.
Yeah, like you would see at Hot Topic or something. Like they were massively platformed.
Wait, are you saying Kane's not tall?
You got the idea.
No, I get the gist of it. Yes, she's short.
So I just
and Doctor here does not like short people.
No, that's not true. I hate. Oh no. No, we won't go too far there because I don't hate them. I do like them.
He says he laughs every time somebody can't get on a roller coaster.
Oh, now we see that now.
A Cedar Point or any type of amusement park.
Hold on. We have to have a conversation here for a second. We'll be right back.
Yeah, we just stand by.
It's like a broken ring chair. And
come back. I got a little bit of like I think a black guy.
And it's like NPR.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Yeah.
So we are talking about Britt Baker versus Mercedes Moné
with special guest referee Pete Schweddy.
And now CBM chimes in with, "Don't start singing Randy Newman's Short People or you'll be banned in the state of Maryland." Oh my gosh. All kidding aside, what annoys me about this is Yoshi alluded to it earlier. This match, you're getting Mercedes Moné as obviously the heel in this versus the fans like Britt Baker, but Britt Baker heel always was the best.
Way better.
So now it's like she's not going to win, but she deserves to win, right? She without her, that women's division was like nothing. without her.
Miho, whatever her name was.
Riho, yeah. Rio was fine, but that goes back to the whole unrealistic champion beating people that like it was come on,
110-pound girl,
barely 110 pounds. That's the problem.
Beating 180-pound freaking
bodybuilder, or even heavier than that too. Like that's what that annoys me that right there. But no, Britt Baker. I think this match could be good, but it's just I hope have been working together on the match.
Synergizes.
Yep. Honestly, I really hope. There he is. Syzygy. You know what syzygy means?
No.
The alignment of the planets. Syzygy.
Oh.
Syzygy. Wikipedia. There you go.
Wikipedia.
There you go. Boom.
$5 a month. You can subscribe, and he will send you all kinds of facts, including a present.
Including it, yes. That's also goes under my Nips page as well. And that one right there, that's
on OnlyFans, though. Sorry.
No, just it's on my own platform. Right
okay.
Yep. There you go.
Nictopia.
Pat and Penny. There we go.
Okay, so I'm saying.
So who wins this match?
Monet's gonna win.
I
don't agree with it.
All right.
What about you, Mr. Sauce?
Oh, listen. The sun will shine.
Sun will shine.
Death and taxes are inevitable. And so is Heat 3's love for Monet.
Oh, that Heat 3, yeah. There we go. Was it Heat 3? There we go.
Wait a minute.
Oh, there we go. Heat 3. Oh.
Sorry. There's no love here.
And that's not on you, Heat 3. That's just on Mercedes. I'm going to win this match. All right. So, let's take a look here. All right. I think. Let me just double check here. Now, mind you, this is all until tomorrow when they announce at least 3 more matches.
This is true.
Or
5 more matches.
Because last time I checked, I thought Okada was defending the international title or the Continental Championship. I think that happens on Dynamite, not on the pay-per-view. So Okada is currently not on the pay-per-view.
One of the biggest names in wrestling. Everybody tried to sign.
Not yet. Again,
no.
Tomorrow.
No, he's going to accompany the Bucks.
Oh gosh, yep. Oh no, oh Lord. Okay, so let's go back to the Jericho versus Hook match. Let's get CBM's his wise thoughts on this. Oh yeah. The learning tree. I predicted that he will lose against Hook, and then he will have a new gimmick on next week's Dynamite. So that's what I predicted with Jericho for next week. But again, no one really cares. All right. So yeah. Let me just make sure I'm not missing something here, but nope, that was okay. So as of right now, there's 9 matches on the show. And so the main event, Swerve Strickland. Oh man, we did pretty good at first. Versus Daniel Bryan in a title versus career match. Or they're referring to it as the final countdown. You know why? Because saying the final countdown. Europe! I get it. You said we were so excited, like Europe! Oh my god. So yeah. Yep.
Sauce isn't.
All I'm just gonna do is while you just commentate.
Swerve right now. This could be just let them work. Let these guys go for at least 35 minutes. 40. Let them work. Daniel Bryan has said numerous times in interviews, I don't want the title. So was it just a swerve? Was it just a swerve to get the title? Does he win the title? Give it up. Who knows? But
no one knows.
I guess So a match going Broadway would work for this, but the problem I see
it'd
is
still be him losing, and he'd have to retire.
yeah,
And he is no longer under contract anymore.
yeah, but he doesn't want to wrestle him anymore. I don't think, unless there's some match he wants to. They was a
Mark my words.
a match he wants to do.
Daniel Bryan is going to go over in this match because nobody's going to see it coming. Swerve does not have the appeal over in London town like Daniel Bryan does.
That's true. And just gosh,
I heard somewhere that also Swerve got hurt. Like he's like nursing a couple injuries right now.
gosh. All I can can we all agree on one thing on this match? If I see the damn referees checking on Daniel Bryan's shoulder more than once in this match,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be so annoyed. Like, why did that have to be a thing in that last match? Where you had to keep checking his shoulder? Oh, hold on. The KT looks the tape. It's not
hold on. The wind blew and hit it.
Oh, his shoulder.
I think they call it storytelling in the ring.
Not when you do it 4 times in a match, my friend.
Tony Khan storytelling.
There's such thing as heavy-handed storytelling.
Tony Khan storytelling. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Now it makes more sense.
What?
He said it was
Storytelling?
I know. Hold on. I know it's hard to believe that term. I know it's hard to believe, but do you know what I believe in?
Don't believe.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe. Let's go.
That's my heat of the week this week.
And we almost lost this guy. No one's fell on these chairs since I got them, but
Never for everything.
Oh, we do heat of the week. I need to go first.
Well, that's
Okay,
fine. That's fine.
We really don't have much. I don't really have much to say about the thing. Is Danielson's going to make this a great match? So we'll Swerve because Swerve's very good as well.
Yeah.
I really would like to see Swerve not have so much interference again. Like it's even when he's a good guy, he has tons of people interfering for him.
Yeah. Just have all I want is Prince Nana just dancing. Just dancing, hype man.
Yeah, dude, he's just Flavor Flav. Let him be the Flavor Flav.
Like let Danielson be knocked out on the ground and him just over him like like whatever.
Yeah. But
that's and so you say Danielson?
I'm saying Danielson because nobody's gonna see it coming. Because Monet's gonna retain. MJF's gonna retain. Now that I think about it,
I'm with you. Danielson.
They need
Danielson wins, and
they need to put Cloud on the belt.
Yeah,
and I understand the title is a prop, but you have to give it to some fantastic workers. And Swerve's a fantastic worker.
Yep.
You got to give it to some big name ones as well. Swerve's not quite the Danielson yet. Can you give it to him? Yeah. I would love to see a stipulation with Danielson saying something like, "I'm going to defend this in the first. When I lose, I'm done." So that makes every match his last match.
Ooh, what do you think about that, Sauce?
I like it. I'm picking up what he's putting down.
Okay, I like to see that. I do like that. That's a really good way to put it because then every match actually means something, not just some random match, an eliminator match on fucking Dynamite.
Well, that's how they did Flair back in 2008. Lose, you retire.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, there we go. I like it. Okay, very cool.
Retire.
What's up?
No, Ric Flair kept yelling, "I'll never retire.
I'll never
retire. I'm gonna hit the ground, turn into dust."
He probably would. Yeah, he really would. What do you think about this match, though? What's your thought, Sauce?
Looking forward to it. It's gonna be a lot of emotions going on. I definitely got Danielson going over.
All right. Okay.
Hey.
I like it. So
Swerve had a pretty solid run. Let go ahead. I mean, I know Tony Khan likes to mark out for his legends to go out in the blaze of glory. So
yeah, I mean,
just a jerk off.
Oh gosh, no, he'll never
win
retire.
the AEW heavyweight title again.
No, he's not. Don't even joke about that.
He's a former AEW heavyweight champion.
That was okay when that was the first champion, but not. Yeah, it's actually I have the thing right there. Look, All Out, August 31st, 19. Chris Jericho became the first AEW champion. Yeah.
5 years, folks.
Mhm.
5 years of AEW.
Don't ever say that again.
I won't.
Don't ever say that again.
What?
So, gentlemen, are we ready for the heat of the week?
Yes, and why don't you
Yep.
take it away, Sauce?
Oh, my heat of the week is plain simple. It's Dominic Mysterio when he yelled at Rhea and said, Liv, she gives me tendies and she likes to play video games.
Yeah, she gives me the tendies and then lets me play video games whenever I want. Like, this is what he was saying.
I'm a man. I'm a man.
Dominic Mysterio. Only a heel like him can do a heelish thing and draw more heel heat on top of him already being a heel.
He goes
Nuclear.
nuclear eats? Hey, he went more heel. Like,
It went more heel.
That's great.
So, what's funny about that whole promo is that, yeah, we'll sit here and laugh about, like,
No, it's great. It was great promo work.
well, no, what I mean about this is, like, oh, it's funny, he wants tendies, like people talk about, like, I want chicken tendies.
No.
So, in interviews with Finn Balor and Damian Priest, they asked who the pickiest eater of Judgment Day was, and they all were like, oh, Dominic Mysterio, for sure. If they go to a place, if they don't have chicken tenders, he won't eat there. So it's literally because Dominic Mysterio is a picky eater, only likes chicken tenders at restaurants. So I think it's just hilarious that he's like bringing this into his kid. What does he play? Does he play like 2K? 18 plays against his dad and beats his dad like, get down, get it. That's a good one though. Yeah, that whole promo and the continuation of the
like his stupid looking face when he said it made even better.
The mustache makes me hate him more.
That makes it so great.
All while Liv is like all up on him, like she always like yeah, I love to do whatever you want.
I love Liv. I love Liv so much.
Mm-hmm.
She's the kind of girl that would go for a trashy looking guy like that.
Right.
Anywho, what is your heat, Doctor?
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I mean, there's just so much stuff going on. I kind of alluded to it a little bit earlier, but I just have to continually keep saying this whole work relationship with TNA and WWE it's just fantastic. Like the Joe Hendry stuff, whether he was on TNA's pay-per-view, literally pinning the champion in a gauntlet match. So he didn't win the title, but they let him get that far in the match.
Yeah.
And then the next week, like 2 days later, go on the NXT to wrestle.
Yeah.
And now
he's a workhorse.
And now he's going to be working in a feud with Ethan Page. And I could see them giving him the championship. And that would be the most ridiculous thing ever.
Look, man, he's going to be exclusive WWE in the near future.
Oh, for sure. I mean, he's already working at the Performance Center, his own words, while still doing the TNA shows. And
they won't do that for everybody now. I hate that. Like, he's a very specific person that they're doing that for.
Well, so what's cool is he had, and then continuing with that, obviously Jordan Grace from like a few months ago.
Yeah, that's different, yeah.
But Wesley and the rest of the Rascals, like, but now they've broken up, and they're going to set up a great feud there where they're going to fight, and that's going to be sweet to see. Because Wesley is a heel you've never seen.
No. Not
really. So it's going to be cool to see that, and the fans are real behind it after seen the Rascals before, you know. And
well, being that you took that heat week, I'll come up with a different one.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
I did.
No,
so Joe Hendry, wait for you.
I don't know if it was this week or last week when Braun Breaker straight up javelin Sami Zayn against that wall.
Yeah.
He looked like he killed him.
Yeah.
He ran. He lawn darted him. And he just fell, and that was it. Done. Like, good for you, Breaker.
Yeah, but are they going to actually put him in any storyline that actually, with any substance?
Well, not for right now. He is gonna mulch people for a while.
Mulch.
The Intercontinental title. I mean, it changed hands kind of quickly compared to what Gunther did. So they got to continue make it look prestigious because but Gunther put in the almost 2-year-long title reign.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I'm excited to see some more from this whole storyline. I mean, everything right now is working really well. Like whether it's the Wyatt 6 they going after the American Made, which I love.
Yeah.
I called that teaming up, and I love the names.
Yeah.
Right. Because it's basically Team Angle again, and that was they were good.
2.0.
You know.
How about that? How about that logo though?
It's Team Angle, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like
Team Angle.
it was basically the same thing, like just a little bit different variation of it. But yeah, and it's kind of funny seeing that was the missing. I mean, Team Angle was great, didn't really miss anything. But if you had someone like Ivy Nile or like the women, that would have really been good for them. But they didn't care about women's wrestling that as much.
But then you can put the women's title in that stable, like what they did with the judges today and Rhea.
Yep. And that right there. But seeing the Wyatt Six doing their thing,
yeah,
it's pretty cool seeing that. And it's like, this is going to be my last thought about this because we'll talk more about it next week and whatnot. But I keep seeing people under, the toxicity of the IWC, the Internet Wrestling community.
Yeah.
And people either like that Wyatt Six or now they're like, oh, they're fighting against no-name people. First off, these are people that don't actually watch the wrestling. These aren't no-name people.
Right.
Just because they're not fighting like their top stars immediately, why would they do that? That's not what they're here for. They, you know what I'm saying? We don't want them to win the world title. We don't want them to win.
Not yet.
Not yet. Tag team titles, I could totally see them eventually doing something, but it's like a slow build to kind of work this, and they've been doing good. They haven't botched anything. If anything, like Dexter Lumis has kind of like rejuvenated his career.
She's doing good.
Yep. Nikki Cross is loving the role because that's really what she wanted to do. Like I see the inner like Daphne.
Yes.
It comes out when I see her.
Daphne.
Well, Daphne or Rosemary from TNA.
I know.
That's what it reminds me of, and I'm in a good way. Like her Insanity when she was with Insanity or Sanity.
I was just about to bring that up. That's basically what she should have been when she got called up to the main roster.
It's okay.
Not almost a superhero.
Yeah. Oh, what? You didn't like Nikki Ash?
Nikki Ash?
Oh, Nikki Ashy.
Oh, my gosh. But that's all really I had for this week and everything. I know, Sauce, we're still working on the power for the gulag, wherever you're at. Redacted,
Right.
But we'll figure that out. And, but yeah, that's all I got. Like I said, for this show, there's probably going to be at least maybe two or there's one pre-show match didn't go over because it was, whatever. But they'll probably had 3 more pre-show matches because that's just how they are. You'll see Okada. He'll get on the card somehow. Now, if Okada is on the pre-show, I don't even know what I'm going to say at this point. You know what I mean? But we'll wait and see on that. But that's really all I got, man, unless you got anything else.
I'm good, Doc.
All right, cool, man. Well, thanks for all the chats here, for all you guys. Always good hearing from you and seeing us and everything. And Sauce, why don't you take us away, man?
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you guys for stopping by. Listen to some guys from Michigan talk about wrestling for a little bit.
Wrestling.
So, back to school season is coming upon us. So, good luck to all the moms out there who got to go through all the hectic crap just to buy their baby some pencils. Shout out to y'all the real MVPs. And last but not least, y'all be happy, y'all be healthy, be safe, but most importantly, y'all be good.